We're on.
All right. Yeah, so this book, 101 Things Every Man Should Know to Experience a Life of Victory and Impact, a lot of it came from, I experienced success at an early age. By the time I was 21, bought my first house, driving a Mercedes, at the top of my career. And within a couple of years, I almost lost everything. I was facing foreclosure. I was on the road to, just wanting to end my life, just broke, busted, relationship. Just you name it, I was just on the wrong pathway. And it took several years by God's grace for me to get to a point in my life to where I could see, okay, things have changed for me. And over the years, I met a lot of guys who found themselves in a situation where they're looking for purpose. They're trying to find joy in relationships and careers, just everything else. And the main thing that they're looking for, they're searching for things. They don't even know what they're searching for, but they're searching for something. And that's kind of where I was. And so this book this is for that young man who doesn't have to end up broke, busted, divorced. You list all the statistics that you do in your 20s, 30s. You mess your life up, and then you spend the rest of your life, trying to fix everything you broke. This book addresses everything from taking care of your health to finances. It's literally like a life coach in a book. And so, I didn't. My intentions weren't even really, honestly, originally write this book. I had it in my heart to do it. I was writing a book on personal finances. I was 8 months into it. Got it professionally edited, and then in the middle of it, God was like, nope, I want you to stop. And I want you to write this book for men. 6 months later, from the time I got the idea, designed the cover, formatted the inside, wrote everything, did the entire process, and 6 months later, I'm holding the book in my hand.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like it. Yeah. It's a lot. You had an epiphany.
Yeah, but to be able to codify it and share it, right, so that people can read it, that's a whole nother ballpark.
Yeah.
People create things all the time. I got this great idea. Okay, turn it into reality. And that process, especially in 6 months, right, 4 months, a year, takes time. Colonel Sanders, he didn't kick off KFC until he was what, 58, 60 years old, right? So it took time. Samuel L. Jackson, one of my favorite actors, right? It took time for he didn't get his big star until he was in his 40s. So you see that there requires this incubation period, right, to translate my gift to what can actually do something for the people that see it. And I think that the book and being able to do that is what I personally have understood, that this ain't no easy task, right? Like this ain't nothing just. This is huge. This is monumental to have this many people do what they did and let it be. So it's quite daunting, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Yeah, so it definitely covered, some of those hard topics. We cover those man topics that, when you're in a barbershop, you're not going to be having these type of conversations that you're going to hear here. So when you're reading this book, it's like having a chance to have a conversation where you're hearing somebody, say, hey, well, what about this? What about that? Are you taking so it's not in a hey, you need to get your stuff together type of way. It's in a hey, look, I'm not perfect. I might have learned some things. I'm putting them in here. I'm an open book. It's literally an open book as far as my struggles. And so you get that genuine, hey, this is life. This is where I messed up at. You don't have to do that. So that's what you get with this book.
That's good.
Yeah, I think